Yes. Trinidad and Tobago 6:05 right now as we get ready under the radar with yours truly Heavy Duty and David Welch on this lovely Thursday. You'll say afternoon? I wanted to say
yes,
afternoon.
it's Tuesday evening.
Tuesday evening. Okay, lovely. No problem. Tuesday evening. Heavy, what's going on?
Yes, good afternoon to you, David Welch. Good afternoon to the listeners of Talk City 91.1 FM. Welcome to Under the Radar, the fastest growing evening show right here on Talk City 91.1 FM and the number one evening show in Trinidad and Tobago.
The number one.
Yes, sir.
This headset different, boy. I could hear everything.
This particular headset is the only number one headset in the world. This is a Sony headphone.
It sounds different.
Yeah, and that came out in 1994, 95. That headset came out, and it's still relevant today.
Yeah, because I could.
It's still is the number one top quality headphones.
Serious.
Yeah, it's very expensive too.
That's good. I kind of blown away when I hear
the quality.
The
quality compared to them cheap things they just buy.
Oh, some cheap thing.
So I see Ramajé last side, boy.
What do you mean?
What I mean?
What do you mean?
Ramajé, boy. You post something on Facebook and I don't know. All right,
no, that was actually Christmas. All right, for me, when I take it, that's recent, like Christmas, brother.
Okay, you know when that Ramajé last night with the PM, and you didn't invite me.
No. You invited on Saturday, and I'll be honest.
You invited on Saturday. In fact, it's a public thing.
No, but it had the private stuff happening. Oh God, it had the thing happening.
I don't understand. All right, okay.
I call Alexander, Minister Alexander last night. I say after the show, I say, which one the party is, right? Mm-hmm. He say I didn't get invited. I don't know. I say, so yeah, it's have a party. He's like, I don't know. Well, apparently I don't have no party. The Prime Minister coming out on Saturday with me, right? So he invited on Saturday. Come out on Saturday, man.
Okay, I hear.
Right.
So we are here, and today Tuesday, right? And there's a lot of things that are circulating right now in the media with regards to the missing firearms from the municipal police station in San Fernando.
Yeah.
Right. I think there's a reward. I don't know how true that is, but I heard some
reward earlier on for the persons involved. I don't know if they have a reward for the firearms.
I think they have a reward for each firearm found.
Interesting.
So I heard it's alleged. I don't say that because I don't have information.
Well, I've seen the article here, and ironically, the headline is "Government orders corporation to deposit firearms after murder robbery." All firearms assigned to municipal corporations are to be immediately deposited at police. Oh, that's what I mean, because I didn't read the headline of the story, the full story, to understand what I mean by depositing firearms. What do I mean by that? So all of the municipal police officers are to take the firearms to the police stations now, and it's not to be kept at the corporations anymore, or the
municipal
office,
police station office. Yeah.
Right? I don't know if that, you think that's a... Because, I mean...
I don't think that is... I've been honest with you. I think that is just for publicity from people to make it look like they're doing something. This is a one-off thing. Mm-hmm. Right? It's not like somebody going to a police station and take firearms. They know what was happening.
Yeah.
Right? And it happened there.
Correct.
It just means that stringent measures need to be taken place in securing the firearms, and who has keys and access to go to to collect the firearms. Well,
now the question is out of this whole thing as well, because if you're telling me that you're now going to deposit the firearms elsewhere, you're saying that you can't trust in the municipal police.
Yes, it make it look like the messages that you're setting, yeah.
Right.
That municipal police, no, you cannot blame all the municipal police in all the different cities because their firearms wasn't missing.
Yeah.
You understand where I'm coming from? And firearm missing could miss in any police station.
Agreed.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they're focusing on the wrong thing. They're supposed to be focusing on getting rid of the rogue officers who are actually selling firearms and selling ammunition.
But then they're giving validity to the last story, that we read yesterday, that we didn't know if true or not.
Yes,
right? I should probably look at it again.
Yeah, the story with that said that the officer herself was involved in a racket whereby they were selling ammunition.
Correct.
But in a small quantity.
And she somehow had the people. Well, there's a story. They were waiting outside. One guy was waiting outside, and she was having sexual intercourse in the back room. She sent them upstairs to take her sleep. There's a story yesterday,
Yeah.
And now today, the government is saying to Municipal.
Not the government.
No, that's a story.
The police service.
No, the government, boy.
Really story.
All right, no problem. Let me get it back because all right, here it is. Right, the headline is: Government orders corporations to deposit firearms after.
Just show me who's that news outlet.
Nah, this time it's Express. It's not Guardian.
Are you showing up PNM tree?
Nah, it's Express this time.
Okay.
So all firearms assigned to municipal corporations are to be immediately deposited at police stations across Trinidad and Tobago following discoveries of irregularities in firearm users' license. The directive was issued in a memorandum dated April 22nd, 2026, after the Office of the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Rural Development and Local Government, 2 chief executive officers of all municipal corporations. According to the memo, preliminary reviews conducted by the Commissioner of Police revealed administrative issues affecting firearm users' license issued to city, borough, and regional corporations. In response, the ministry has ordered that all firearms under these licenses be logged for safekeeping at the relevant police stations within each jurisdiction.
No, that had nothing to do with the police.
I realized that reading the story.
That had to do with firearm users who have the license,
yeah.
Right? The public should store it in the corporation, but now they have to go to the police station. So
you see how headlines is?
That headline is misleading.
Misleading, exactly. Because
right, it have nothing to do with that.
The thing that catch here heavy is the picture that they use for the headline is the San Fernando, the city office.
Yeah.
That the whole incident happened under.
Understood.
And then they put the same police officers and the caution. So you catch here, but
that have nothing to do with talking about, because what I'm hearing is they are giving a cash reward of $5,000 for each firearm. Information to getting each firearm, right? I think it's 50-something firearms were returned or found, and a number of firearms are still up at large.
Okay.
Right, along with a quantity of ammunition, based on what I'm hearing, and I don't have the details in front of me, so forgive me. Also, I hear $100,000 for any information regarding.
I think that one was earlier.
Yeah, for the murder of the WPC.
9 suspects were held. So the story in that is 4 charges. One of them, the murder. One of them is for the murder of acting corporal Anusha Eversley, have been laid against municipal police officer. I'm gonna call his name. Following instructions to be charged by the director of the public prosecution, Roger Gaspard SC, late Tuesday afternoon. So, some persons were charged in this matter. It's crazy that we've been through this. Police killing police, way.
What I'm saying, David Welch, right? Do you think that the officer should be made an example? The one that is arrested and charged for the murder of the female officer.
Why not?
Now, my problem with the justice system and walk with me here. Give me a little background now. I find the place quiet. Yeah. Yeah. My problem is that normally, right, in these incidents, in these police shooting, whatever the case will be, or police get killed, whatever the case will be, and it's one of the comrades or somebody did it, they tend to tamper with evidence. Right? So when the case go before the court, files missing and evidence missing, and normally in those cases, normally the police officer it will be a long drawn out trial, and eventually he will be free of all charges.
Yeah.
I don't want that happen in this instance. I want justice to do its course.
It should.
Right?
Yeah.
And I want the police service to dot the I's and cross the T's on this case. And I'm going to tell you why. We already have a disgruntled public when it comes to policing and the police service. We always already have a mistrust in the police service by the general public, right? It will be a travesty if this incident, right, is not properly investigated, properly dealt with in the court, and let justice prevail. It will be a travesty if that does not happen. Right? And I'm saying that because the public, the Trinidad and Tobago public, does not trust the police service. Right? And right now the police service need the public to trust them and need to see, the people need to see that at least one of their own who did wrong is going through the motion that the average citizen is going through if it was them.
Agreed.
Understand what I'm saying? So, I think whoever is doing the investigation and the matter, let the DPP and the whole process, I know the whole process, that be done swiftly, let it go before the court swiftly, make it a high priority case, and deal with it one time. Right?
Yeah.
The public need a win.
Agreed.
Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's the situation a couple of months ago with Joshua Samaru, right? Leave a sour taste in the mouth of the people of Trinidad and Tobago when it comes to the police service. Not looking good at all.
Not looking good at all.
You understand?
Yeah.
And because of that, right? This incident now also not leaving a good taste in the people's mouth. Because they're saying
it's not a good time.
The police killing police now. It's not a good time. Right? So what they need to show that's what good for one, good for all.
Yeah.
Right? I just putting it out there to my fellow police officers, and I know that some police officers very real mad and vexed went on to you know. You understand? See, well, he came to be an officer. He put a mask on his face and he was on the media saying he real mad and he wanted to take matters into his own hand with regards to this case. Also, I want to plead to the public, if you have information on these guns that are on the streets, because here some of the guns are already distributed and in the hands of certain gangs. If you have any information on the guns, please report it.
And those things should be it's supposed to have ballistics, something on that,
but them is guns and the police, police guns.
Police guns.
You understand? It's some Glock and thing going there, no?
Yeah, some good weapons.
Yes, yeah. So
we 1,000 rounds of ammunition.
Yes, a lot of ammunition.
Yeah, right.
Right. So let me try to work to get these guns off the streets, please, and we try to
on this one
assist the police office.
The Prime Minister Kamala Persaud has noted that investigations into the stolen ammunitions, stolen guns and ammunitions at the San Fernando Municipal Police Station indicates that firearms will be, being taken and sold for months. So the Prime Minister said. She was speaking to journalists yesterday. Asked how she thought the investigation was proceeding with the arrest of 10 people following the death of the acting corporal at the San Fernando station. The Prime Minister said, she commended the efforts of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, saying, quote, I think that the TTPS and the Commissioner of Police are doing a fantastic job. They're working quickly. She said, based on the information uncovered in the investigation, the head of the municipal police, that is Mr. Surendra Sagram Singh, had been sent on leave. They have removed the head of this is what the Prime Minister is saying, quote, they have removed the head of the organization, Municipal Police, Mr. Sagram Singh. I think he was she think he was because they had not been this had not been happening today. Then now start happening.
Yeah.
All right. She said, "Quote: We discovered it today." On that day, I think one of the officers in the interview talked about over 8 months. 8 months that has been going on. So, quoting the Prime Minister, so that had not been a proper supervision of what is happening in the municipal police, the Prime Minister said. So, look how long this is going on. People blaming. And I made a post, Avi, just earlier today.
What people doing what?
People blaming Kamala.
Blaming Kamala for what?
For this whole thing, right?
How?
I don't know. So I made a post earlier today, heavy, and I said, quote, Rowley mash up the country and people said nothing. Kamala fixing it and people complaining now. Make that make sense to me now? Because I don't understand.
David Welch, you must stop run down loose ball.
By the whole country, you on TikTok, you have people cuss you out saying heavy.
I probably get the most cuss on TikTok.
Exactly.
Anyway, but what I'm saying to you, I need to do a video on this because I even hear some social media bloggers and so-called content creators talking and saying, right, that what the police is doing is because of the government and the government and the tying in the police service to the government. And I want to let them know, I want people to understand, right? The police service is supposedly an independent body, you know.
Somehow.
No, I say the word supposedly with my two inverted commas here. Right? It's supposed to be an independent body ran by a police service commission. And the police service commission is who chooses the commissioner of police. Supposedly. Right? And I keep saying, I said this to you before, and I'm going to say it again. Right? The problem with the police service is the constitution that governs the police service. And the police service always seems to be hand in hand with governments and politicians. So the police service, in the average public mind, is part of the government. And now, don't get me wrong here. Yes, in the budget, there's a provision to the Ministry of National Security for the finance and whatever the police service had to get. However, the Prime Minister or the Minister of National Security cannot or not supposed to call the police commissioner and advise him to who to arrest or how to do his job or how to do this and how to do that. You see, for years, we always had a Prime Minister who directly calls the police commissioner and tell him what to do.
You mean for 10 years?
No, not only for 10 years, from since the days of boroughs. You feel Eric Williams used to call boroughs and tell him what to do? Right? Now, in our constitution, it is written that the police service is an independent body.
But superseded, the overall responsibility.
But
Ministry of National.
But it's under the Ministry of National Security, yes. But it's not supposed to be a influence entity by politicians. Because it's the only entity that has the power, right, to arrest and charge, right, and bring to justice. And it's supposed to mean everybody across the board. It's not supposed to be only who them tell you to lock up, you can lock up. Or it have people in the country that is untouchable that they're not supposed to lock up because they're untouchable. So even if they're in crime, you can't go and lock them up. It cannot be that way.
But it is.
That's
the thing.
For some reason.
It is that way.
You understand? So, what I'm saying to you is, and I'm saying this for the public to understand, even though it happens, right, it's not supposed to be. We all know that.
We try to change it.
Eh?
We try to change it.
Ah, Lord. That's the man. We go down that road?
Yeah, we try to change it. That's just a question. I ain't had to give you the history of it. But just we try to change it.
Or who try to change it, get fired.
Or dead. Right? Or dead.
Or dead. Anybody who try to change it?
I don't know what the necessity I'll try to do, but
yeah, we don't know what they're not trying to. Well,
I know about one particular person, but I could go to the break with him if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
With him?
Go to the break with him.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago. This is the late, the great, the infamous Basil Pandey. Right, as we go to the break.
The people on the basis of one man, one vote. And having elected the president on the basis of one man, one vote, the president must be entitled to choose his cabinet from the most intelligent people in the country, not necessarily those who have been elected. Because you see, an election does not necessarily throw up intelligent people. Often it throws up a man with a big mouth. I thought you all were going to say, yes, one is speaking to me. But that's all right. So that if our country is to be run properly, we must use our best brains. How are we going to use our best brains unless a president elected by and responsible to the people, see the connection, has the power to nominate, select his cabinet. Having selected his cabinet, the president now formulates his policy for the year. But in order to implement that policy, he must go to the parliament for monies to implement. But the parliament he's going to is not the present one we have. The parliament he's going to is a unicameral government. That has also been said here. We are too small a country to have a Senate. And in fact, the Senate was only introduced into the Constitution because we were following the British pattern. They had a House of Lords, so we must have a mini House of Lords. They serve no purpose, really. If the senators want to represent the people, let them be responsible to the people. To whom are they responsible right now? To the president? No. Those who are nominated by the PNM are responsible to the PNM. And those who are appointed by the PP government are responsible to the PP government. So already there is a duplication. The 9 others that are appointed by the president is responsible to nobody. So we do not need a bicameral government, we need a unicameral government. But a unicameral government of a different kind. A unicameral government that is made up of about 100 members. Already we have 74. So 100 members, but 100 members elected on the basis of proportional representation. Now I've heard a friend of mine across there talk about the complications of proportional representation. I suggest the simplest form of proportional representation, which is if we have an electorate of 800,000 persons and a parliament of 100, then any person getting 8,000 or more votes is entitled to a seat in the parliament. It's the simplest form of PRL. We don't have to go through the second preference votes and all that sort of thing. What is going to be the result of this? What is going to happen? That kind of voting is going to break the historical pattern of racial voting that has plagued this country for decades.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1, bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I go right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1, your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I go right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1, your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voice.
That's 6:36 right now in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and we are back under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch.
Yeah. So I just want to, before we go to the lines, I know you guys are waiting to call. I just want to get you guys know, based on the clip we played before we went to the break, of Basil Pandey, talking about proportional representation. That was his. He tried to do constitutional reform. He was an advocate for constitutional reform. Sadly, he didn't have the majority to do it, but he was one of the key figures understanding, and one of the first people politician that talk about constitutional reform. And to be honest, for those of you who don't understand, he's basically proposing that our constitution is not working in its current form to the benefit of the citizens of the country. So he's saying it may have an election for the president, so which means it will no longer have a prime minister, right? And the people will vote for that said president. When we vote for that said president, it's kind of like we're voting for one person, right? When we vote for that such president, that president will now appoint their cabinet, right? So all the people that will be working in every ministry, every minister is going to be appointed, and that president will look for the brightest and best person who is qualified in that field to be the minister in that ministry, right? Those people will not be in parliament. They will be part of the cabinet, and they will be ministers, right? The members of parliament now will be voted for by the people of the country, right? And you will choose based on proportional representation. Yeah. So which means if anybody in your community decide they want to go up to be a member of parliament, right, they put up themselves, and once they get 8,000 votes, right, they sit inside, right? So which means if you, myself, and you, David Welch, and him living in Mova, and three of us put up ourselves, and out of the 20-something thousand people that could vote or eligible to vote in that constituency, you get 10,000 something, I get 8,000 something, and he get 3,000 something, right? Me and you going in the parliament. If you understand where I'm coming from, it doesn't matter if you get more than me, so you have to go, nothing like that. Once a certain amount of people vote for you, you qualified one time to be a member of parliament.
And there's recall as well.
And there's the right to recall as well. So if you don't like the representative, representative that you have in parliament, you can recall your vote, right? Another thing that was mentioned is that when the president appoints his or her cabinet, right, and they come up with ideas for each ministry to move it forward, to do any kind of building or anything, or building a bridge or running pipe or whatever the case will be, they now have to come before the parliament, present their case, and only the parliament of the 100 members or so could vote and say, well, all right, we're going to support this, and it's only through the parliament money can be passed for anything to be done in the country. You understand? So even if you're the president, you cannot get money unless the parliament itself, based on the 100 or so members who representing people straight across Trinidad and Tobago, that the people vote for, right? They alone can say, well, all right, we like this idea, and we vote, and the majority who vote, all in favor say, yeah, and then that push through, and that's how the money going to come out to do whatever project or whatever the case will be.
Correct.
Tell me what other thing. That system is flawless, you know?
Correct. It's a better system to operate under. All right.
Right there, eliminate partisan politics. It eliminate corruption. It eliminate a lot of things, you know.
It does. Most of the problems.
No wonder they don't want that. They don't want that. They don't want that at all.
So listen, there's a new form of energy for Trinidad and Tobago.
Second penny idea, we allow the people to call.
No, this is breaking news.
Okay.
This is, but we're going for the phone lines with this one. So 6224911, right? But there's a new form of energy coming for Trinidad and Tobago on the heels of 2026 into 2027. And tomorrow, officially, momentum building opportunities rising from increased production to major investments. The energy sector is driving progress. What does this mean for the future of Trinidad and Tobago? Well, you can find out tomorrow morning on Trinidad and Tobago Today, as investor confidence is up, billions in investment on the table, oil production increases, gas projects moving faster, and more revenues flowing, all in 1 year. So joining Trinidad and Tobago Today tomorrow at 6 a.m. will be the Honorable Dr. Rudal Munilal, live on TTT Today, the TTT morning show.
Okay.
All right. Caller, good day. You are live.
Good day to Mr. Heavy. Good day to you, Mr. Welch.
Yes, sir.
Yes, good day. This voice sounds familiar.
Yeah. So I want to say, it will be difficult to separate the police service from the government, because remember, the police service is always supposed to be in line with the policy of the government. So if the government say no vending here, the police had to go and run all the vendors. If they say no taxi man is to park here, they had to go and run the taxi.
That's not even how it works.
They don't work like that, caller.
That's not how it works. Government don't just tell the police.
No, they can't. That isn't how it works.
So tell me how it works.
Okay, so let me say, what the government will do, they will like they have like, let me go easy. Traffic laws, right?
Right.
What they could do, they could amend the law in Parliament, right? Raise the fine, raise the limit of speed and whatever, and then the police will enforce the law, right?
Right.
The government position is only to pass laws, to create laws, right? That's it.
Yeah, but they also have a position which is to create policy. They have a general policy, which, and that is why a lot of positions are politically appointed, because the government must have people there who would assist them in enforcing their policy. Right? That's one of the functions of the government.
Once again, they do not appoint nobody in the police service to enforce no policy.
But the appointment of the commissioner of police is based on parliamentarians.
No.
So one could, if there's a perception that a particular commissioner is very much aligned to a particular party, you wouldn't want, as a government, as a prime minister, you wouldn't necessarily want that man or woman in a position that could affect how the police service perform in relation to your policy.
Right. The reason why you will see that as that being it's so, because the former regime used to do that, right? But it is it is misbehavior in public office. The former prime minister, the former prime minister, and the former regime, right, used to influence the process, right, of the choosing of a police commissioner, because they want a police commissioner that they could puppet, right? That will go and do what they say, right? But there's a police service commission appointed by the president, who is in charge of selecting a police commissioner, right? And what they do, they put out a list, right, of the candidates that they will want to be police commissioner, who are based on their qualification, based on their expertise and whatnot, right? And they send that list with who they choose up to the president's house, and then the president will like go through the paper, right, and stamp and say, if this is all you want, okay, bap, and send it back, and that's how you appoint a police commissioner, right? When a sitting prime minister goes up to the president's house,
not supposed to talk about that. Not supposed.
Go up to the president's house and say, well, you see this what I put here? I don't want that person, and the president send it back to the police service commission, for them to go and scratch up that person's name and say,
That is
okay,
misbehavior.
that is misbehavior in public office because the Prime Minister not supposed to do that. You understand?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Yes,
that
yes.
is how this after that is what they did when they wanted to renew Gary Griffith tenure as the returning police commissioner, and they didn't do that, and instead they removed him and put Erla, who was somewhere quite down on the merit list. She was about 7 to 8 on the merit list when Gary was on top at number 1. So they skipped past 5 people or 6 people and went straight down to the number 7, and he went and said, well, I want that person. You understand? He's not supposed to do that. That is misbehavior in public office.
Well, lastly, quickly before I go, I don't want to stay too long.
Go ahead.
There is our disproportional representation. The last election, with the advent of social media, we observed some very strange getting into politics. And proportional representation as it is being presented to us as ideas, social media has made that very scary, because some of these characters, who is the best customer it might have on social media, will come with might come with 100,000 followers who might be prepared to vote for them and put them in the parliament. And I think that is in its form that has been presented to us as an idea is dangerous.
That is me.
So listen off here. Or enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. And I'm gonna dispel that notion, because if you have $100,000 on social media, those are people from all over the diaspora of the country or across the world or across the Caribbean, be it me. For you to go up and as a representative in a constituency, you have to get people in that particular constituency to vote for you. So then you have to be a person on the ground in that constituency and well known in your community as somebody who does good things for the community, and and the community have to like you, not social media. If you understand where I'm coming from, you understand? Because remember, you still will be representing a community or a group of people with proportional representation. Let's take the next call.
I see here, it was a real good news, boy. Get ready for a digital revolution. This is from the Minister of Legal Affairs, Saddam Hussein, and Minister of Artificial Intelligence, Dominic Smith, has officially launched the Verify TT, a groundbreaking new platform set to change the way how you access public records in Trinidad and Tobago. That is
very good.
Oh, we had to get them, boy. Oh, God, boy.
Yeah.
I see that only coming on Ground Report. What's going on there?
No, they're coming on the TV show in the morning.
I see them on Ground Report.
No, they're coming on TV show. And then after they're done, they come straight to Ground Report.
So we had to get in 6 o'clock.
Yeah, we had to come in at 6 o'clock for them
All
to
right.
come in.
Call, are you live?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, sir.
So very good talk show.
Conversation, yeah.
Well done. Yeah, I want to say it plain on national radio that this government, if I had to mark this government, I mark them, give them an 8, giving this UNC government an 8. Because I did not realize last year when I was supporting the UNC and PNM was on the platform in there, just down by Eddie Hardy, I didn't realize that this amount of corruption in terms of the CPEP and the other one, URP and all that, I didn't know the magnitude of this corruption. So this government had to do a lot of repairs to this place. And you see those people who, when they close on the program, unaffected, I am advising this government, the government I support, to please do something for them for truth. Make sure the local government, I hope the Prime Minister, roll out something for them. Because as the minister said, and they want to beat him and talk on it, they was never hired by this government. They were collateral damage, and I say this as national thing because of the corruption, the cancer. A former Prime Minister said that, corruption is the biggest problem in this country. And this government came in and meet a level of corruption with some fellas who they call bad boys, had 10 contracts, and people were showing up for work. That's how we want to run a country. The government cannot continue with that.
All right, caller.
This government are 8.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, fellas, good day, good day. Heavy, don't try that, Heavy. Don't play telling David Welch about running down loose ball. Remember TC used to tell you that? TC used to tell you don't run down the loose ball, Heavy. You're running down too much loose ball.
And I learned my lesson. And I learned my lesson, so I don't run down loose ball again.
Locked on, man. Locked on and listening.
622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. Those are the numbers to call. I see there was a major breakthrough as well, Heavy, in the case involving Savita, Farida Balgobin, the lady now.
The lady who kidnapped the woman.
So she has been held under preventative detention orders, that is during the state of emergency. So yeah, she's staying behind jail, boy. Savita Bazdio, the lady who she held, she actually contacted Vicky crying and smiling and stuff like that.
Right.
So it has some you realize everything negative come out so far. We had to wait like a week for the positive.
Yeah. For the positive to come out. The only problem I find, the positive should be highlighted more. All over the place.
Nobody does do that. They won't do that.
All on social media and things that the people see what's going on in the country. They see the positivity, man. Come on.
Yeah, but they're not happening at all. All right. Also, some more positive news. Kamala Persad hands over leases for over 200 ex-Carney land workers. Ex-Carney workers. So they get land. She's the only government that's given land now. Rolly and them just do it as a show. Call her your life.
Good night, Mr. Mr. Everly.
Yes.
You know how you see them when the election in 2015. Rowdy said he had the thing to fix crime. Kelly Bowles, he had the thing to fix crime. As he went Prime Minister, he said, he wants a new car because Kamala vomit in the car. He wants a new car. He wants a new picture. How much is $1,000? All the money. Let them see money too. They forget crime. Rowdy and them.
All right, caller. Thank you very much.
I don't know what you think about this, Heavy. As we go up to the top as well. The Defense Minister, Wayne Stage, has said that in principle, homeowners should have the right to own firearms, as he pointed to what he described as a policy shift towards a more United States-style approach to gun ownership. Now, you know how the open carry state, Florida is an open carry state. You think Trinidad should also be borderline and such? I mean, giving people the right to bear arms in Trinidad and Tobago?
That is a double-edged sword. Our country, in its current form right now, no. Probably back in the 80s and 90s, when we had less crime and less, how do I put it, less animosity and hatred towards one another. Now, that's a recipe for disaster. Although, in order for you to acquire a firearm, you have to go through all the tests and all the mental, and make sure you're physically able and you mentally have the mental capacity to understand how to use it, because there's a lot of responsibility comes with getting a firearm and being able to get a license, own one, right? I think in Florida and the United States, they have it for so long that it comes like the norm now. Anybody can have a firearm.
Yeah.
But it does help with regards to crime. You see, it gives you now a chance to defend yourself and your family, right? And now a man will think twice before he approach you to rob you, or to come in your yard, or come in your house, or try to pull up on you somewhere if you're driving, or to take a vehicle or anything like that, because now you could have a firearm, because if we have a right to bear arms, as to say in Trinidad and Tobago.
That's scary.
You know?
That's scary.
But you need to also watch on the other side that you find out your girl horning you and you take your firearm and it's just what you're going. You understand what I'm saying? And which is a norm in Trinidad. Somebody always horning somebody. You understand?
Land of the Horners.
Land of the Horners. Right? We and you and a man get away and they're going for your firearm, you know, I might get a bad drive on the running course here and enjoy your firearm.
Where's it?
Yeah, you know. So our culture, based on how we act, you know, it's kind of difficult. It's like a double-edged sword. On one hand, it will quell the murders and the robberies and things, because everybody now would think twice before they go and rob somebody, because they will say anybody can have a firearm, and then you're taking a risk now to your life. You understand? But on the other hand, a man get vexed because of whatever reason, and he decide, you know.
Well, I think that's the way that they go in, even when they pass the stand your ground legislation, you know, the self-defense and defense of property bill 2020.
Yeah.
Right, because that's where they go in for the homeowners to defend themselves on their own property. You can't have the bill,
but
without giving people the arms.
Right. But what they're really trying to do is like get people to get their firearms. But they're trying to make it a little they're trying to make it a little less stringent. As it is in its purest form, it's kind of near impossible to get a FUL.
Yeah, but look at where from what I could see that they're taking us to, because I could see us moving more to the United States style of governance.
Yeah,
it's the use of firearms.
As I said, it's a plus, but it's also, as I say, kind of thing on the other side.
Of course,
you understand?
But even getting our mental capacity to that of the United States, because there are some states in the U.S. that not using textbooks anymore. In fact, who does still use textbooks?
Yeah.
No, nobody does still really use textbooks. And you saw the recent story, right?
Yeah, I saw the recent story with regards to going on remove textbooks from
straight
school.
online for everything.
Yeah.
And the ironic thing, though, Heavy, is this is not like the first time the government moving us into this direction, right? I think when Kamala was here 2010, 2015, there is also that shift towards a more digital society and pushing us towards a more U.S. style of governance in Trinidad and Tobago, and to bring in TNT into what we're supposed to be, which is the Americas of the Caribbean. You know, we hear that a lot, the Americas of the Caribbean. And that's an energy, because most of our energy partners from where? The United States. We move away from our global partners in terms of, you know, India, well, not India, but China and Russia, and how Rowley was leaning and how the others were leaning. When we talk the Stand Your Ground bill, it's U.S., right? The U.S. have that bill. Some U.S.-based countries that do operate right there in the U.S. have those type of bills. Also, just the stance from the Prime Minister as well. It's also leaning towards the United States and away from just sovereignty, if people want to talk about that. All right, away from the independent thinking, because that thing really at us fine or heavy. We think independently for ourselves, and us thinking independently costs us to lose billions of dollars, trillions of dollars. We played that clip yesterday, right, with all the P&M left us, and that's us supposedly thinking independently, and God is a Trini, and we live in La La Land across there, which allow them to siphon money out of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah. True. You think we have lost our shot?
In what regard?
In regard to being like a first world nation, based on the one we had. You think we will ever get it back, or you think that is it, we get a chance and we lost it and that is the day? Like we win the lotto and we squander all the money and all the money gone now, so I feel we can win it again?
That is a great question for the audience.
We
would look here and we'll leave a poll for the people on social media as well.
Yeah.
You'll answer that question. If we lost our shot to be a first world nation, and when we come back from Playway, we will take some calls on that. Right?
Yeah.
So we go into the Playway Trinidad and Tobago. Stay tuned to the fastest growing talk show in all of Trinidad and Tobago. Yours truly, Heavy Duty, and David Welch. Stay tuned.
City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I go right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1, your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I go right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1, your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I got right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I got right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek.
Spirits have the sweetest rhythm. Oh.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, 17 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock, and we are back under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch. The 1 year mandate, boy, the 1 year mandate. You think they fulfilled their mandate for 1 year? The government fulfilled it?
To be honest, they did a lot. In 1 year here.
We could once more go over the list, you know, because
based on the current financial situation of the country, I find they did well.
Yeah, you sound shy.
What?
You sound different. Say that again.
I mean, I sound different.
You sound different. You sound different. I think
What?
I don't know. It just sound different. Based off the current, you know. See why it's this way. But let me go over the list one more time now. I have you had sent it to me.
I sent you a list, and and after when I asked the question, did we lose our shot at becoming first world status? Mm-hmm. Right? When we had all the resources and the money and the all the oil booms and all these things, did we lose our opportunity to become a first world country? And if you think we want to get that opportunity again.
If you think so, let's find out. If you think the opportunity coming back, do you think Trinidad and Tobago lost its chance of becoming a first world nation?
Yeah.
Number to call 622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. And as we ask that question, we have to look at what the government is doing currently, whether or not what they're doing bringing us to the first world status, or if we would even get there, if we could get there or anything like that. We axed the property tax in May of 2025, scrapped the Trinidad and Tobago Revenue Authority. Mm-hmm. The Prime Minister Pension Amendment Bill was brought in June of 2025. The update to the demerit point system was July 2025. Mm-hmm. No more state-funded housing for ministers. Reduced tax exemptions on vehicles for MPs and ministers.
Right.
The Children Life Fund expanded. The new top cop approved without again the interference of government agents. Well, government, non-functioning lights restored at the African Recreational Ground. Sections of the Tunapuna Road, including Lee B in and out of the Churchill Roosevelt Highway, was revamped. WASA report scrapped. That is the $1 million WASA report that they wanted to overhaul the Water and Sewage Authority. Vehicle certified copy, could pay that online. You could receive meals as well online, and it's not just that. You could pay your tickets. You could pay for your license. You could do that all that online. The pay traffic fines online was the next thing. Offshore deals with ExxonMobil. 200 ex-Carney workers get land leases. The drop of the super gasoline. Never in Trinidad and Tobago's history.
Yep.
It went down, All right. Restoration and management of classic antique vehicles or vintage vehicles came in November of 2025. Laptops for in the restoration thing, just before we move on, and that restoration thing, I don't know what you say, if it's a good thing or a bad thing. With the allowing for older vehicles to be imported in Trinidad.
What I think, I didn't mind that.
Okay.
Right? Because the used market is more, how to put it, it's better for the small and average man to buy a used car than to buy a brand new car.
Okay.
Right? However, I think they should come up with some people might vex with me for saying this, but there are too much old cars that not working, park up on the side of the road in different streets and everywhere, park up all over the place. And I think for every vehicle on the road, they should have a junkyard where you can carry, like all the scrap iron thing. You can tell them come and pick up your old vehicle and get a girl 5,000 or 10,000 for it, whatever it gets to be, and then sell it for scrap it. You understand? We do have that here. Now we have scrap iron, but we have a car junkyard where they're taking old cars and you know breaking them up and shipping all the materials just to build more cars, whatever now. You know? So if a man who can come and collect a vehicle, you get a small money for it and he carry it and scrap it and sell whatever, or sell all the parts or sell all whatever and get more money for it. You should have that industry, so we will have there are a lot of old cars on the road, like old cars.
Yeah, old vehicles.
Right?
And
that now could encourage people to sell the old car for scrap, get it off the road and buy a new car.
What you were saying,
but listen, I think you should come up with a way that you could use back your number plate.
I don't know about that one.
Right?
I know about that one.
Number plate should listen. No. A number plate should be assigned to a person.
Okay.
So that is your personal plate.
Not the you could use an old one, right? I agree with you register your number plate if you need to change it.
I mean,
it's assigned to
you. Yeah, so you could take it and put it on whatever vehicle you have.
I don't know about that one.
I don't understand what you mean.
I don't know about that one. I hear what you're saying and I agree with what you're saying. Kamala, when she was in opposition,
you know, say you want to be like the US with regards to the carrier firearm thing. But that way that your number plate is your number plate.
Maybe it's culture. Maybe I'm cultured too much in Trinidad. Maybe I'm accustomed to seeing a PE.
No.
A PEE.
You see, the problem is that is the problem, because you want to believe that
it's a class, it's a series.
No, because of the series of the car, it's a new car.
You know how it is to drive around with a PEE 01. Oh God! You don't sit down the road.
What is that?
The number plate PEE 01. That thing does look sweet, man. But I hear you. It's not about looks, it's about registration.
You're not going to make a number plate PEE 01 and put it on my car? It's bound to be. It's bound to be the registration plate.
And you're driving a
old car.
Beetle car.
Yeah. So I don't know what you're talking about.
When you look at that, you say that anyway. Is some corruption. Oh, is a PEE 01 and it's a Beetle Corolla? It's no bumper.
Anyway, to me it doesn't matter whether your number plate should assign to you. Like just like your driver's license and everything, you have your number plate, and every 2-3 years you're going and renew your wherever towards it so you can keep it. Right?
Caller, you're live. What do you think about that? You have two questions. Just now. Jesus Christ, they can't listen first.
No.
You have 2 questions to answer. I hope you're hearing us offline. You have 2 questions to answer. The first one, Heavy, is do you think Trinidad and Tobago will ever get back to the first world status?
We lost our opportunity.
Yeah, if we lost our opportunity, right? So, caller, you're live.
Okay, yes. Well, I think Trinidad still has the aspiration of a Thailand first world country. I believe that 100%.
Okay.
Especially with the Prime Minister that we have now.
All right.
Right? That's one. And the other thing is, the number plate. I live in Florida and Ohio. And the number plates are assigned to you for security reasons. When you scan a number plate or a car driving, like we scan the 95 or whatever, right? The police scan that. They pick up your whole credit card system, they pick up your number, the way you live in, they pick up everything, your whole system. So that is a good system. And they should implement that here, for security purposes. All right. Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much. It's just because I cultured probably. It's cultured for Trinidad.
The number plate that is assigned to you. Once a police see your number plate and they run it, all right, they know it's you driving that vehicle. They know that is your vehicle. That is your number plate. That's where you live and everything. That's how it is now too. Right. So nobody can take
When you say it's a number plate, what does come up?
Well, you
gotta know for real.
Somebody can take your number plate and put it on their vehicle.
Yeah, but your name does still come up, right? I tit for tat. Caller, you live. 2 questions, sir. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Your number plate is your number plate. Should be your number plate.
it will cut down on less crime and easier for you guys to handle instead of new plate every minute.
Yeah.
You can't keep track.
Correct.
So your number plate is your number plate.
And the face will start.
Right?
You think we'll get it back?
I'll sign with your name, and I'm talking about away, okay?
Yeah.
You have it. It's your name. So if somebody was to steal your car, they will know it's your car and not somebody else's.
Correct.
But because you guys keep changing and no wonder people can duck a plate, thief a car, duck a plate, and then you don't know until after you realize it's a false plate.
And then when you buy a vehicle with a number plate, you transfer to somebody else, he get your number plate, and then he transfer to somebody else.
They don't do it like that here. You know?
All right. And you think we'll get back our first world status?
You have your old plate. That's the only reason you get a new plate is if your car, you still have the car with the old plate and you want a new plate, then you get a new plate.
All right.
But if not, it's your plate.
All right,
I
brother.
think it will cut down on crime.
Thank you.
I still saying, well, he knows he feels it.
Yeah.
But he says, we have that already. Right? If you
We
have a
don't
number plate.
have it already.
But you get a number plate.
You
and
don't
that's
get a number plate.
So what does get?
They assign a number plate to you when you buy a vehicle.
Right, but it's not under your name.
No, it's under the vehicle name. Right? When you the owner of that vehicle, the number plate is assigned to the vehicle. When you're no longer the owner of that vehicle and somebody else gets that vehicle, the number plate now assigned to them. When somebody else buy that vehicle from that next person, the number plate is transferred over to them. You understand? You don't own no number plate. If you go and buy your vehicle with a number plate on it, right, that is not your number plate, that is the vehicle number plate.
Okay.
Like in Trinidad. In America, the number plate belongs to you.
That's the DMV.
So
hold on, that's what the tags is.
So if you change a vehicle, right, you take off your number plate and you buy a new vehicle, you put it on that vehicle. Okay. That is your number plate for whatever vehicle you drive in.
I understand now. See, I just shout at my phone.
For educational purposes, people understand what you're talking
different
about.
Ways.
Correct. Go ahead and take our call.
622-4911, 622-4911, but I understand.
Yeah.
Right?
And know that if your name is tied to that number plate, wherever vehicle that has that number plate is your vehicle.
Yeah.
So if somebody else, if you ran the plate and they realize you're not driving the vehicle and they stop the person and ask them for their license and they realize that you reported that vehicle stolen, then that person is going to be in trouble.
Yeah, I feel it. Call her your life.
Hello.
Yeah, man.
What I would say, Heavy.
Yes?
I called to tell you brilliant idea with the number thing. Brilliant. I agree with it 100%.
Yes.
But the first was status stuff.
You think we lost
With
Richard?
God, all things are possible.
Like God, all things are possible?
That's it.
That come like winning the lotto twice, you know?
What's that?
It come like winning the lotto twice. If you can win the lotto again?
With God, all things are possible.
All right. Okay.
He is awesome.
All right.
My God.
And they don't say he's at Trini already, so we go get you. So David, what do you think about that?
No. I agree with that. I just somehow of the opinion that when you search a number plate in Trinidad, you get the person who the car registered too.
No, not necessarily.
But that's crazy.
Because when they search a number plate in Trinidad and they get the person listen.
No, Lord. Who's the only? I don't search no number plate.
When they search a number plate in Trinidad and they get the person who lies the number of the vehicle belongs to on the certified copy, and they go to that person last known address.
They're not there.
Not only that, if they find the person, you say, but I sell that vehicle a long time. You understand? And then that person never transferred the vehicle. So the vehicle still on your name, but you sell it to somebody else. They come there, go to find them now. They sell it to somebody else. And the vehicle change about 4 different hands, but it's still never transferred.
And that will ease up the issue with that whole thing with transferring vehicles.
Correct.
Because you just tick off your number.
Yeah.
You get the vehicle and you go and get your number plate.
Correct.
So we should get a DMV.
I don't know where's that.
That's what the US where it is register, their stuff from. And that's where the expired tags are on vehicles because I never understood. When they pull over in the US.
I don't understand what's the DMV.
Well, that's like licensing across here, right? But when you go to the US, right, they ask you if you're driving along the highway or whatever it's called their roads, right? and they're doing like a speeder or something
You're
like
right.
that.
Or they
And
do
they
not,
pick up on your tag.
Mhm.
They say, oh, your tags expire. Where's the tags?
I don't know what they're talking about.
Somebody should call and
They're probably using different language to explain
no, but they
things.
just talk tags, registration, license, all
I
kind of thing.
think, I think a vehicle should be registered.
Of course.
Right, but
then where's the tags?
the
Where's the
tags must be
expire?
number plate.
Your number plate?
Probably, I don't know.
I don't know. Caller, you're live.
Yes, good night, sir. Heavy and
listeners in the
Mr.
US.
Welch, good night.
Good night.
You hearing me, Goya?
Yeah.
Right, so I want to stay with solutions still, could I?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, I will still call on these various ministries to get involved with the communities and the strongest footing. The people in the community, the voices of the community leaders, the activists, the counselors. You cannot leave this piece of crime case to the protective service only. I want to say good night to the parents of the children of the Anglican school in Mova. They had a sports day today in the Mova Savannah.
Okay.
Excellent crowd, nice turnout. Those are the children of tomorrow.
Who went?
No,
Who
it's
went?
one
I
school.
appreciate
one school.
what is... Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. We're listening.
Yeah, I appreciate that so much. All these children come out, all the parents, and this is what I want to see. But we must get support from the various ministries. We also would like to have the Ministry of Agriculture be a front runner, because in 6 months' time, we will be able to create a market in these areas, like a Saturday morning market or a Sunday morning market with crops that come from the community. That was done before. It has to be done again in order to get this country under control with this crime stage. Good night again. I'll develop on it more again, right here.
Yeah, all right. Thanks so much.
Thank you, caller.
In here, one.
Good afternoon, Heavy and David Welch. Heavy, I find that is a good idea pertaining to the license plate on them and to the leading of the first world status. This government could lead us there, but not in one term. She need more than one term to lead us there.
I think so. Thank you, darling.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you, whole lady.
All right. Oh, that whole lady?
Yeah.
All right. Listening, boy. All right, China, so you stay tuned. We're going across here, playway, and then we'll be back.
Yes.
For more. Apparently, the tags heavy are equivalent to the stickers.
Oh, the stickers like where we have
Like
here.
where we are. I don't like that. I know. Why I had to ensure my vehicle have a sticker on it. What kind of man is it?
When we come back, we had a discussion.
It's fine.
Talk City 91.1, thought-provoking conversations. Talk City 91.1, thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City.
Have the sweetest rhythm. Oh.
All right, 40 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock, 20 minutes to the hour of 8 o'clock. And we are back under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch. We left off with them tags, right?
Yeah, I understand with the tags.
Yeah. Why we need it? Why we need that? Why we need that in Trinidad? We shouldn't. I mean, why had ever just make sure
because we're a lawless society and we need to get everybody in check. We need to keep the people in check. You know, without order, there's chaos, right?
Yeah, I understand. But boy, yeah, you tell me how they get registration. Tell me how they get their license. You tell me how to upkeep the vehicle. And you tell me how to insure the vehicle road. The road vehicle road. All right, let me not go down that road that way because, Jesus Christ. Remember, Trinidad and Tobago tomorrow. The Honorable Dr. Rudal Munilal joins the Trinidad and Tobago's morning show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, as investor confidence is up, billions in investment on the table, oil production increases, gas projects are moving forward, and more revenue is flowing in, all in 1 year. So tune in as Trinidad and Tobago Today speaks with the Energy Minister, Dr. the Honorable Rudal Munilal, live on TTT Today, streaming across all TTT platforms as well. All right, so join. I feel like he might join. He might come across a Talk City after. We don't know. He might be on Ground Report after.
He might be on Ground Report after.
Might be. Caller, you live.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yes, ma'am.
On the conversation about the tags and that stuff.
Yeah.
The sticker on the car in the United States, that's your inspection sticker.
Okay.
What they do is the date your vehicle is inspected, they put a little sticker on your plate, on your number plate, so the police would know if your inspection expired or not.
Okay, understood.
And the good thing about that is you could move from one state to the next state, and if your sticker is live, you don't have to inspect the vehicle until it expires. So you move to the next state, they still order the state that you came from with the sticker.
Okay.
But that's what the sticker is for. And the tag is what they call the plate, they call it the tag.
Oh. So it's two different things there?
Yeah, the tag is your number plate. So they call it your tag.
All right.
That's how your number plate does expire?
No, the plate doesn't expire.
Yeah, but
the only time the plate expire if you don't have no insurance on the vehicle, you have to turn in the plate.
Yes, so we're driving without insurance at that time. Yeah.
As long as the vehicle is insured, whether you're driving or not, you can have the vehicle parked up in your yard. As long as you keep the vehicle insured, you can keep the plate.
That's a good system.
If you stop the insurance, you have to turn in the plate. Otherwise, you get in problem.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much for enlightening us.
No, that's a real good system.
Yeah.
Because it means, in Trinidad, you could be driving around with your insurance
with no insurance and your insurance up. Yeah,
police pull you over and them don't know they had to get a whole people. And so this expired. You never.
So once the insurance expired, they take your plate.
I didn't know that.
The whole plate has confiscation. Go and pay insurance and come back.
That's okay, that's a good system.
Yeah,
Caller, your life.
Caller.
Yeah, let's call back again and tell you about the plates. The plates, right, have different colors, right? Every year have a different color. So if the plate go past the year and the police check it and they realize it's not the color for the year, they'll inform you.
That's crazy.
You understand?
So every year you have to go and get a new color on your plate?
Yes, you have to go and get a little tag there to put on the plate.
Okay.
The little color.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
There's how real people walking around with plenty different colors on their plate. But that's crazy. There's a whole system.
Well,
I don't know. I think I like Trinidad system. I don't know. You tell me.
Anyway, David, our country is still stuck.
Yeah.
That is why I'm asking the question. Do you feel it is possible that we could get to first world status again? Right? Or not again. Or had we lost our opportunity to become a first world nation, and are we going to get it back?
The opportunity. I think.
And the reason why I said that is because from our inception to the 80s, when we were at our highest peak financially, right? We could have made Trinidad and Tobago the Dubai of the Caribbean. And I think that is the direction where Guyana is trying to head. Right?
Guyana ain't go get there before us, Heavy. You know that? They ain't go get there before us.
No, we don't do that.
But not telling you. You should call her.
Okay. The other part about the plate in America, see, the person called it just now was saying about different color plates.
Yeah.
Different states have different rules. Okay, like in New York State, you only use one plate.
Okay.
You only use two plates. You have states that you use two plates. You have to have two plates on it. But New York State, you only use one plate.
When they say one plate, only one plate on the vehicle, like one plate to the front alone?
No, one plate to the back.
So you don't want to put no plate in the front?
No, they used to have that and they stopped that. And what happened is, though they had, in the original plate was like an orange, now they have is a blue plate. You know? But you know, different states have different rules.
Okay.
You know, it's not the whole United States has it. Every state has their own motor vehicle rules and stuff like that, as far as insurance and all that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
You know, some states, you don't have to inspect your vehicle.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
I like the
so it depends on state law.
When they stop you for violation with the vehicle, you have problems.
All right, cool. All right, Kola, thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks. I like the no inspection thing. Kola, your life.
Yeah, but heavy. When you say it's true about the forceful country and all that, we could reach there. But it all depends how long people intend to keep the CNM away from the treasury. They must not see the treasury for about 20 years.
Kola, I go lie. You come where I go there. I want to agree with you 110%. I want to. I agree with the Kola. He come in good, eh?
Yeah,
I laugh, eh? But you make perfect sense. You make perfect sense. Yeah, I think at David Welch, I'll tell people, I don't think Trinidadians, us as a people, right, are knowledgeable. Not, I'm going to use knowledgeable. I don't think we understand what the capacity of the amount of money that we had.
True.
I don't think some citizens, but most of us not aware or don't know how rich we were. If we take all the money, right, from 1956 to now, right, that Trinidad and Tobago made in oil and gas, all the money, right, we fill the stadium.
Trillion for one stadium.
We fill the national stadium. I'm talking about the whole stadium. You know?
If we had stadiums, major stadiums in the Caribbean, that full too.
I'm talking about cash. If it was cash, it had no room to put the cash in the stadium. Think about it. That's the amount of money we had. Right? And to tell you the honest, and I thought it could stack 10 feet high. Right? And to tell you, to add insult to injury. Right? We possibly, right, only see a fraction of that come to us. You're talking about over 3 trillion. And that was up until 1986. From 1956 to 1986, approximately 3 trillion. It have countries, it have states in America, budget nowhere close to we own. And they have millions and millions of people in their state. Think about it. We have budget here that countries dream to have.
Yeah, $1 billion budget.
Yeah, we have $1 billion budget.
$1 billion budget. That the third in the Western Hemisphere, it was the United States. It was
Canada.
Yeah,
and then us.
And Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
I hear the UK part, but
watch. Our currency was $2.25 per US in the 80s, in the 70s and 80s.
Can we cry?
No, and let me tell you what. Think about it this way. Barbados' economy is solely based on tourism, right? They depend on people to come there in cruise ships and come here for vacation and come here to spend money in order for them to get money to do a budget for health care and roads and this and that and that. That was Barbados, the whole country economy based on tourism and tourism alone. They don't have nothing else but tourism. And there are several countries in the Caribbean like that. Right? Think about what we have. Right? We don't even care about tourism. Right? But and we still have our tourism when people still come here for carnival and all these things, right?
Another thing.
Right. So we have gas, oil, pitch, right? Bitumens,
yes, copper,
right?
Yeah, copper.
Then we still have cocoa, coconut. And all these things.
Yep.
Right? We have
we can sell mango.
We have aggregate.
Yeah, aggregate.
Right?
We shut down rice, but we had rice. We could do sugar.
We have citrus. We have scorpion pepper.
Wait, boy.
You understand? We think about all we have. Right? How
one could squander.
How one could spoil that?
Easy. Put them in charge. All of your life.
Maybe we lend people so much money in the Caribbean, millions and millions and millions of dollars, and write off all that money, boy. Real money, that pass through real money.
I tell you what.
You understand? Money like that.
Should I never go there?
Brother, when I think about it, right? Caller?
Yeah,
The country called Qatar, which is now the richest country in the world, right? Estimated budget, GDP per capita, is over about $60 or $80 billion US. Right? We had 3 trillion, boy.
And beyond.
Oh, God. Something wrong with me, boy.
Then Ghana money, then everybody money, boy.
Hey, what we learn is just pittance. Yeah, I'm telling you, what we learn is pittance. Yeah, all right? All right, caller, thank you.
Yes.
We learn pittance.
Let me get a little research to do. When you go home this evening, there's not time, but take a little 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, go on YouTube and just type in Qatar.
I did that already. It was the first show, and I watched it.
Yeah. And then type in Qatar today. Okay. And it will tell you.
You see the vast difference from how they look. When you do that comparison for Trinidad, they look the same, you know.
No.
Nothing changed.
No, I want you to think about it. Qatari citizens don't work. They get paid every month from the government. Your money, your 20,000 US sure when the man come. The government getting that just so the ID can't say in Qatar. Think about it. Your 20,000 US sure when the man comes.
Some money to live.
You know, many people that drive normal cars in Qatar, Bugatti and Ferrari and a Lamborghini and all kind of things. Fellas driving over there.
What you know? I have a Ferrari, you know. I have the Ferrari on this foot and the Ferrari on this side.
I'm saying that to say, right? We shouldn't have people working European CPEP here.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have poor people in the streets.
Hey, listen, you go in there. I took a drive on the Beetham Highway. Look right, heading into Port of Spain. Right? Look right. Look up by them green tank and say, well, them ain't changing. Them ain't changing decades.
David Welch.
Them people living the same way.
David Welch, when you understand what the PNM have done to us,
I see more shacks went up. I see skyscrapers go, but I see more shacks went up. Call your life.
Yeah, and just imagine the PNM people from a long time used to say Eric Williams was the 3rd brightest in the world.
Good God, father.
PNM people used to say that. I don't know where to get that from.
That's it. You know what that time, you don't know what for that?
Aruka and Port of Spain South is the dirtiest place in town.
Caller.
In Trinidad.
Caller, you know what Sarah we now say there? When I was small, I didn't believe that. I call her. Thank you very much.
All right, take care.
Yeah. No, we said that. Sure, I believe that when I was small. I suppose we Prime Minister this third smartest man in the world.
I get handed we freaking independence. Well, look, we all there. Get out of here. Lower them flag. Lower the British flag, pull up the Trinidadian flag, and we call that history. We get we history, we get we independence. Trinidad rocking and rolling. People say we know all there again, Look all there. Look what they think back. Call her, you're live.
Call her.
Stokey Malcolm was bright as Eric was before he went begging.
So,
remember Stokey Malcolm? Good afternoon.
Yes, I know it's Stokey Michael. And then Eric William exile him.
Right, and then he went begging on.
He went begging where?
On the street.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he was begging.
Begging where?
On the road.
Which road?
In Trinidad, it wasn't.
No. It's not Soki Michael. Soki Michael was one of the freedom fighters who used to work with Martin Luther King. You know that?
All right. Well,
his name had changed to Kwame Ture.
Eric.
He gave up the Stokely Michael name and took an African name named Kwame Ture.
Oh.
Right? And Eric William, because of his involvement in the movement in America for freedom, the civil rights movement, right? He also went to South Africa, right? And protest to free Nelson Mandela. He also went to Burkina Faso, the country. Yes, Burkina Faso itself, when they killed the first Kwame Mutuba when they assassinated him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a freedom fighter, and Eric William exiled him from coming back to Trinidad. He wasn't begging no way.
Yes. And then he went up.
We're not going to get sad. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Caller.
You'll call back tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks so much.
Sometimes they just call and try to change the dynamics of the show.
We ending happy.
Yeah. But that's hard was to give the information because you was given wrong information. Begging you, man. Begging. That man walked with Martin Luther King and spoke in Washington. He spoke in Washington. Anyway, we will get a history on that.
Tomorrow we could go into 1983. There's the whole revolution in Port of Spain,
In what?
The Black People Revolution.
No, that's 1970.
1970?
Yeah.
1980
You didn't born. No,
when the coup was?
1990.
Not coup, sorry. The state of emergency, SOE for black people standing up for the rights.
It had several SOEs. The one with black people standing up for the rights was in 1970, the 1970 Black Power movement.
The revolution.
Yes.
The talk revolution.
Right?
Revolution.
And then we had a 1990 insurrection.
Yeah, that don't matter.
And then we had
finish it. He didn't finish the job. The job finished.
Anyway, until tomorrow, we'll be back here same time, same place. We'll talk some history tomorrow, Friday.
Yeah. Right? So keep shooting with the stars and everything that you do, Trinidad and Tobago. If you can see it, you can 100% be it. And the moment you choose to give up is the moment a new star is born. And remember, this is the happy... Why people calling? Because this is the happiest place alive. I'm trying to play music and people calling. Goodbye, Trinidad and Tobago.
College boy just say, ghostwriters, we so happy.